Here is your original script with a light paraphrasing. Word order and sentence structure adjusted slightly, while keeping your full length, core message, tone, and articulating style intact. There are certain things a woman can say that tell you everything you need to know about where the relationship is heading and how she truly sees you. Most men ignore these signs. They make excuses for her. They hope she will change. They try harder. They think being patient will fix everything. But some statements should never be ignored. When a woman says them, she is showing you her mindset, her level of respect, and her intentions. And if you stay after hearing them, you are setting yourself up for a painful ending. This video is not about anger or revenge. It is about protecting yourself as a man, your dignity, your time, and your heart. Many guys get hurt not because women are cruel, but because they refuse to leave when a woman clearly shows she does not value them. The truth is simple. A woman who respects you will not speak to you in just any kind of way. And a woman who cares about you will not try to break you mentally or emotionally. When she does, you do not argue. You do not negotiate. You do not beg. You leave. You are going to learn 5 statements that are immediate red flags. Statements that reveal her maturity, her emotional state, and her view of the relationship. These are not jokes, not in the moment comments, and not slip ups. When a woman says these things, she means them, and if you ignore it, you will eventually regret it. Some men think walking away makes them weak. It is the opposite. Weak men stay where they are disrespected. Strong men remove themselves. You do not have to yell. You do not have to prove your worth. You do not have to convince her of anything. Leaving is the final statement. I respect myself more than I need your approval. These 5 phrases are not small. They are signals that she does not value you. She does not see a future with you. She feels superior to you. She is keeping you as a backup, or she has already mentally checked out. Once you hear them, the relationship is already ending. It just has not finished playing out yet. A woman who wants you will protect the relationship. A woman who is done with you will destroy it with her words. You never teach a woman to respect you by staying after she disrespects you. You teach her your worth by walking away without hesitation. If she says any of these 5 things, do not argue, do not debate, do not fight for her to stay. Leave immediately. 1. I don't need you. When a woman tells you she does not need you, she is not just speaking out of anger. She is revealing how she truly views the relationship. Women do not say this to men they respect. They do not say this to men they value. They do not say this to men they want in their lives. When she says it, she is making it clear you are optional, replaceable, unimportant. A healthy woman can be independent without disrespecting you. She can have her own goals, her own income, her own life, and still appreciate your presence. But when she throws, I don't need you in your face, she is telling you she does not see you as a partner. She sees you as temporary, as someone she can walk away from without losing anything. Some men try to fix this moment. They explain themselves. They defend their worth. They try harder to prove they matter. But once a woman speaks like this, she has already mentally detached. You cannot argue your value to someone who has already decided she does not care. Understand something important. When a woman respects a man, she does not talk to him like this. Even during disagreements, a woman can be angry, emotional, or frustrated, but she will not attack your importance unless she wants to hurt you. And if she wants to hurt you, she is not your teammate. This phrase also tells you something else. She believes she has better options. A woman does not push away a man she is afraid to lose. When she says she does not need you, she is hiding a deeper message. She thinks you need her more than she needs you. That belief destroys the balance of the relationship. The moment she sees herself as above you, everything changes. She stops trying. She stops caring. She stops appreciating anything you do. Staying after she says this teaches her a dangerous lesson. You will tolerate being devalued. And once she learns that, the disrespect only grows. She will talk down to you. She will make decisions without you. She will treat you like a backup plan because she already told you the truth. You just did not listen. Walking away is not emotional. It is logical. You are removing yourself from a place where you are not valued. If a woman wants to be single, let her. If a woman wants to prove she does not need you, believe her. If a woman wants a life without you, do not stand in the door. Men lose themselves trying to convince the wrong woman of their worth. But a man with self-respect does not argue. He does not beg. He does not cling. When she says, I don't need you, he does not complain. He leaves. Because a woman who truly loves you will never feel the need to tell you she does not. 2. You're too emotional. A woman might not say this in a loud argument. Sometimes she slips it in quietly, almost casually, but the message behind it is serious. When she tells you you are too emotional, she is not talking about honesty or communication. She is criticizing your masculinity. She is labeling your feelings as weakness. And once she sees you that way, she stops respecting you. Here's the truth: real men have emotions. Real men feel stress, pressure, disappointment, and frustration. But when a woman uses your emotions against you, she is telling you that she does not care about your mental or emotional well being. She does not see you as someone she should support. One, she sees you as someone she should judge. A good woman listens. A mature woman understands. A loyal woman appreciates honesty. But a woman who mocks your emotional side sees herself above you. She expects you to carry everything silently like a machine. She wants to benefit from your strength but has no patience for your vulnerability. She wants a protector, but she does not want to protect you. This statement reveals something even deeper. She has no intention of being a safe space for you. If a man cannot trust his partner with his truth, he already stands alone in the relationship. Men suffer in silence because they are afraid of exactly this moment, being told they are too emotional, too sensitive, or acting weak. And once a woman labels you that way, she will use it again. Later during arguments, she will throw it back at you. She will say, you are overreacting. She will say, you care too much. She will say, you are dramatic. Every time she does, the respect dies a little more. Eventually, you stop talking, you stop opening up, you stop trusting her, and she will blame you for being distant, not realizing she created the distance herself. But there is another truth underneath this. A woman only calls a man too emotional when she does not care about losing him. If she respected you, she would choose her words carefully. If she feared losing you, she would comfort you, not mock you. If she truly valued you, she would never belittle how you feel. And if she says it in public or in front of others, it is even worse. That means she does not just lack respect, she enjoys embarrassing you. A woman like that cannot build a future with you because she is willing to tear you down to feel powerful. When a woman devalues your emotions, you do not argue, you do not beg for understanding. You do not explain your heart to someone who does not care about protecting it. You walk away because a woman who loves you will not call you weak for having feelings. 3. You deserve better than me. This phrase sounds innocent. It sounds emotional, soft, even caring. Many men hear it and think it means she is just insecure or scared of hurting you. But when a woman tells you that you deserve better than her, she is really telling you she has no intention of giving you what you deserve. This sentence is her escape route. It is her way of stepping back without looking like the bad person. She is telling you she will not put in effort, she will not commit, she will not change, and she will not meet you where you are. Instead of admitting she does not want to try, she hides behind this soft excuse. A woman who wants you does not push you away. A woman who values you does not expect someone else to treat you better. A woman who wants a future does not run from responsibility. This phrase also reveals something deeper. She already made her decision. She mentally checked out before you even realized there was a problem. You are hearing the words only after she already stopped trying. She could fix her attitude. She could change her effort. She could be better for you, but she will not, because she does not see you as a man she is afraid to lose. Here is what men often miss when she says this. She is preparing you for the end. She wants you to accept the breakup without questioning her. It is a soft rejection disguised as kindness, but the meaning is clear. She does not want to give you loyalty, effort, or commitment. She does not want to improve herself for you. She does not want to match your energy. If she truly believed you deserved better, she would work harder to be better. If she truly cared about you, she would not give up on the relationship. She would fight for it. She would put in effort. She would communicate. She would show growth. Instead, she is choosing the easy exit. I'm not the problem. You just deserve someone else. But here is the real translation. There is someone else I would rather give my effort to, or I am done. But I do not want to take the blame. or I know I am not treating you right, and I do not plan to start. Women do not push away men they are in love with. They push away men they no longer value. And the biggest mistake men make is trying to convince her she is wrong. You're wonderful. I want you, not someone else. You don't have to be perfect. But the moment you defend her after she devalues herself, you lower your own worth. A man with self respect does not wait for someone who already told him she has no intention of being the woman he needs. He leaves because believing her is smarter than begging her to stay. If she tells you that you deserve better, prove her right. Walk away and find better. 4. I never asked you to do anything for me. This sentence cuts deeper than most men realize. When a woman looks at you and says, I never asked you to do anything for me, she is erasing every effort you put into the relationship. Your time, your support, your money, your kindness, your energy. She is reducing all of it to nothing. Women only say this when they no longer value what you bring to their life. It means your effort was not appreciated, your presence was not acknowledged, your sacrifices were not respected. She is basically telling you that everything you did was pointless. A good woman appreciates a man who tries. She notices your effort even if she does not say it every day. She acknowledges the small things, checking on her, supporting her goals, being there during hard times, giving your time, your heart, your loyalty. But when a woman throws this line at you, she is making it clear she feels no gratitude. This statement is also used to manipulate you. Instead of taking responsibility for her behavior, she flips it so she does not have to acknowledge what you have done. She does not want to feel guilty for taking you for granted. So she denies you ever gave anything worth appreciating. It is a psychological defense. If she pretends your effort meant nothing, she can walk away without remorse. It also reveals something dangerous. She sees your effort as your weakness, not your strength to her. Your loyalty was routine. Your presence was guaranteed. Your attention was expected. You were comfortable to her, not valuable. And once a woman believes you will always be there, she stops respecting what you do for her. Think about what this sentence really means. She is saying she does not owe you loyalty. She does not owe you respect. She does not owe you effort in return. Because in her mind, you gave freely and she took freely. Some men ignore this and try harder. They think they will finally get appreciation if they do more, give more, love harder. But the opposite happens. When a woman believes you require nothing in return, she gives nothing in return. A relationship becomes one sided fast. And here's the deeper truth: a woman only says this when she is done emotionally. She is preparing herself to detach fully. Her goal is to make you feel like your feelings do not matter, and her behavior is justified. When a woman respects you, she acknowledges effort even in frustration. But when she says, I never asked you to do anything for me, she is telling you there is no team, no partnership, and no appreciation. You do not stay with someone who acts like everything you gave is meaningless. You do not argue. You do not list what you have done. You do not try to prove your value. You walk away and let her experience the silence that comes from losing a man who actually cared. 5. Maybe we should take a break. A lot of men hear this and think it is just temporary, that she is stressed, confused, overwhelmed, or needs time to figure herself out. But when a woman says, maybe we should take a break, she is not asking for space. She is preparing to leave. This sentence is the soft exit, the gentle breakup, the slow fade out that allows her to detach without looking like the bad one. Women do not take breaks from men they love. They take breaks from men they are no longer sure about, no longer excited about, or no longer planning to stay with. A break is her way of putting you on hold while she explores life without you. She wants freedom without guilt. She wants distance without responsibility. She wants flexibility without being called out. Many men fall for this trap. They say, take all the time you need. I'll wait. I understand. But while you are waiting, she is not. She is not sitting alone thinking about how to come back. She is living. She is testing her options. She is enjoying attention she did not allow herself to consider when you were fully together. Here is the tough truth. A break is never about fixing the relationship. A break is about seeing if she is happier without you. If she truly wanted the relationship to work, she would stay and fix things. She would communicate, adjust, compromise, and put effort into rebuilding. But a break avoids all responsibility. She does not have to explain herself. She does not have to be loyal. She does not have to give effort. She gets freedom while you sit in confusion. And what usually happens after the break? She comes back only if life outside the relationship did not go how she expected. If other options did not take her seriously. If attention did not replace loyalty. If excitement did not replace stability. When the world does not give her what she thought it would, she suddenly misses you again. Not because she realized your worth, but because the world disappointed her. A man with self respect does not stay on a shelf waiting to be chosen later. He does not agree to be paused and resumed like he is replaceable. If a woman needs time away from you to decide your value, she has already decided. Because a woman who loves you does not leave to see if the grass is greener. She waters the ground you stand on. When she says, maybe we should take a break, she is letting you know her heart is not here anymore. Do not argue. Do not negotiate. Do not offer to wait. A man should not compete for a woman's certainty. You do not need someone who needs space from your love. You do not need someone who wants freedom from your loyalty. You do not need someone who puts you on hold. When she suggests a break, she is ending the relationship softly. So end it clearly and walk away. When a woman speaks, she tells you exactly who she is and how she sees the relationship. Most men get hurt not because they did not see the signs, but because they ignored them. They held on to potential. They hoped she would change. They believed love was enough to fix everything. But the truth is simple. When her words reveal disrespect, detachment, or indifference, your responsibility is to walk away. If she says, I don't need you, she has already separated herself emotionally. If she says, you're too emotional, she does not respect your vulnerability. If she says, you deserve better than me, she is telling you she is done trying. If she says, I never asked you to do anything for me, she is erasing your effort. If she says, maybe we should take a break, she is preparing for life without you. These are not small statements. They are clear messages about her mindset. And once a woman speaks like this, the relationship has already shifted. Staying will not fix it. Changing yourself will not fix it. Loving harder will not fix it. She already showed you where her heart is. There is strength in walking away. A man protects his dignity by not accepting emotional disrespect. You do not yell, you do not argue, you do not try to prove your value. You let your silence speak because silence is what separates men with self-respect from men desperate for approval. Leaving does not make you cold, it makes you smart. You are removing yourself from a situation that was draining you instead of building you. And when you walk away, something powerful happens. Your value increases. You stop giving energy to someone who was not appreciating it. You stop fighting for someone who was not fighting for you. You stop investing in something that was already ending. And here is the deeper truth. Once you leave, she will think about it. Maybe not that day, maybe not that week, but eventually she will realize what she lost. Because good men are not easy to replace. Loyalty is not easy to replace. Heart is not easy to replace. A man who tried, cared, supported, and stood by her, that does not come twice. But even if she regrets it later, your job is not to wait. Your job is to choose yourself. Your peace matters. Your sanity matters. Your future matters. So if these words ever come out of her mouth, do not take them lightly. Believe her. Respect yourself enough.